Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are back with more of the 10 Sura greatness. Of course, this being the 14th episode of the second season, or episode, I believe, 38 overall. And it seems like with this episode, we're going to have a huge meeting, as we saw everyone sort of gathering at the end of the previous episode. So this should be pretty important. I'm curious to see what we're going to have with this as well. If we're just going to have that for the whole episode, if we're going to have anything else, or what it's going to be. So yeah, we're gonna hop right into it. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Well, we're not starting off with that because I do not think the meeting was here, right? Like, where the heck is this? This is like off the grid. Holy Empire of Lubulis, Inner Sanctum. Oh, La Place, what are you doing here? Places. Oh, so like a part of the church? Why, there's a vampire here. That's a good question. Who is this guy? Definitely a vampire. But he's like a part of the church? I don't think we met this guy before. You better get... Oh my god. Definitely isn't good, but the tone of your voice didn't even sound like you're really worried. I guess he'll be fine? But definitely right to get out of there. But obviously wasn't supposed to be there. I guess they got him out of there real quick. But I don't think unless it's like slipping my mind, I don't think we've ever met that guy before. So maybe we're not going to get the whole episode focused on like sort of the meeting. We're going to get like sort of the opposition, which really right now the church isn't. I mean, the church is our opposition in a way. But really right now we've been focused on Clayman. So I guess that'll be interesting. Do they even show that guy in the OP? The guy we saw at the beginning? I try not to like look too much into the visuals because sometimes there'll be spoilers in there. Like, I kind of already pointed out that guy with the red. I think he has like the red, like crimson hair. Who definitely is a new character. I don't even think they show him here in the OP. All right. Let's see. A meeting of humans and monsters. Oh, okay. So LaPlace got out of there. And that is, what's his name's voice actor? It's Yuuki. So yeah, he wasn't there long. Yeah, it is Yuuki. I think he's reading manga too, so it's definitely him. I could tell from the VA. Really feel bad for the slime who's got no idea he's wrapped up in your scheme. I told y'all I've been sus of this dude. I told y'all. I mean, I don't even know if I said this in... You're the weirdo with the twisted ambition hiding behind the face of the Grand Master. Dude, I told y'all, man. I don't even know if I said this back in season 1, but I feel like I definitely said it in season 2. It's in... Hey, right. I was wondering who this was. I was like, who is this? So is that actually a dude? Pagali, formerly Demon Lord Kazarim. Okay, wait, what? What? So maybe this is gonna play in like the Clayman and the church, sort of like Tempest taking on all of them, sort of thing. I thought it was just gonna be like sort of focused on Clayman, but when fully revived or when fully back. Did we ever go into that? Because I guess Leon is a part of why he's in this position now. It's been a while if they did go into that, so I'm sorry guys if I forgot, but Laplace can't get over just the body that he has. Okay. So we got this, we got the church, we got Clayman. It's important looking, yeah. Definitely important looking vampire dude. Whoever that was. I'm surprised he did get away. We saw him like his arms or whatever come off. Blood Ray. Demon Lord Valentine. All these Demon Lord Valentine, this former Demon Lord apparently. Oh, okay. This shit's getting crazy already. We thought like Clayman are just like the Western churches enough in themselves, but like it's like, I mean, we knew there were more out there. I was mentioning that too. Like other Demon Lords could be getting involved. I mean, Milim, what's happening with that? Body double? Is that a wrong guess? Even though he wasn't there long, I guess got some valuable info. Yeah. Well, I don't think Rimura is expecting some of this shit. So I'm not sure how this is all gonna work out, because I think Yuki or Rimura sees Yuki like as their friends. Especially like the students and how like that whole thing. That's probably gonna be like a bombshell for Rimura. I was always sort of sus of Yuki. Well, maybe not always, but there was a certain point I was like, okay, he's sus. Got everyone here in the house. King Yom. King Yom. Yeah, like I said, we got like everyone here in the house. Valdora, what is Valdora about to do? What is Valdora about to do? I like it. I like it, my boy. One of the goats. One of the goats. Everyone had like the same reaction. Pretty much. Like that, Veldora? Like, yup. Their reactions are priceless. Just like the previous episode. Oh my god. Overcome with emotion. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, maybe have him go take a walk. Mobudachi. Oh man. Wow. Wow. It's like freaking Veldora, man. Veldora. This is a little awkward. It's a very I can see where they're coming from though, from their perspectives, but Veldora a very, very valuable asset. From the very beginning. It's good to disclose this though, especially if they're all going to be working together. I feel like this is valid to kind of disclose all this to them. Shit, that's a lot. Right? I think that's a lot to take in. A lot of them didn't believe it at first as well. Definitely him. Definitely him. Western Holy Church. Just let Veldora handle the whole Western Church. I don't know. Could Veldora do that at this point? Maybe that might be saying too much. Because Veldora has to be really freaking strong, obviously, at this point. Yeah. Yeah. A little bit of politics sort of going on here. Of course. That Rimura's still kind of getting used to this whole thing too. Like it's sort of a learning process for Rimuru. Hypocrite. Because, yeah, her coming in with that is really what triggered Rimuru even taking that, going down that path or that action. Right, right. Course. Course. Yeah. 200,000? I don't. It wasn't 200,000. I don't think it was that much. I mean, it was a lot, but it was not that much. Wasn't it like 20,000? I thought they just gonna cover it up like nothing. Okay. I don't know about that, but they just gonna cover it up like that. Okay, guys. All right. Do you? I guess. Do you? He was out. He was out for a bit. And we back. we we back. Now just closing this to everyone again. I guess there's some people around here still don't know the whole story, obviously. So you again. You again. Oh, this shit was crazy. It was really kind of clever though how Rimuru got out of here. Cause it looked like Rimuru was about to be done. Toast. Now it might be a different story. Yeah. Wouldn't hear him out or anything. That just differs a bit from the information we acquired. So she wasn't acting like her usual self. So could she be being controlled, or I guess maybe convinced or led a different way? But she apparently she's not acting like herself. Yeah, you would think. Oh, okay, Diablo. Okay. I was gonna say like maybe Diablo or Veldora. Would Veldora be overkill or I insist. I will go. I will go. Xion. Could Xion beat her right now? I mean, I know they've all got these boosts and whatnot. I would probably say Diablo. But I think maybe... Send Veldora. Send Veldora. Caught. Look at Veldora, man. And then, but because also there's a thing with, because Hinata was a student of Shizu, it makes it an interesting sort of thing as well. Because we don't want to make an enemy of them. I get that. Partially where, even more so though, but a part of that is why I think Rimuru doesn't want to get on their bad side. Yuuki. Yuuki. Yep. Yep. The freaking snake. The freaking snake, man. All of the above. Could it be even more? Could it even be something else? Oh. Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is? Who is this coming in like that? Oh. Yep. I saw that yellow. I saw that Ramirez. Yep. Tempest is doomed to fall. Oh, I shouldn't be laughing, but what? Ramirez just comes with that at the end of the meeting, man? Jeez. All right, so Yuuki. Knew it, man. Freaking knew it. Because I think it was that exact thing they were talking about there at the end of the episode, was that, like, who would know all, like, because especially when Rimuru was teaching the students and all, like, that whole part, like, Yuuki was probably picking up on so much or getting so much out of that. And there was something that they brought up. I don't know if it was that thing about Shizu, if it was something else, but they asked the question before, or they hinted at this, like that there was a trader or someone that would know this sort of information about the students, or it was about Rimuru specifically. And I was like, well, the person who's been there the most around Rimuru besides the students was Yuuki. I think that was in season 2. I pointed that out, or season 1. Was that season 1? I think that was season 2. I don't remember off the top of my head, to be honest, but wow. And that has to be kind of like a slap in the face sort of for Rimuru too, because they thought that, you know, Rimuru probably saw them as friends in a way. So, damn. A freaking snake, dude. A snake. And then there's all this other stuff with other demon lords and whatnot. Like, I knew that was going to come at some point. I brought that up before this season. I was like, we got this stuff with Clayman. We got, obviously, whatever's happening with Rimuru. We got, like, the Western Church. But then I was like, there's other demon lords out there. So, like, we cannot forget about that as well. So, there you go. So, this episode definitely starting to set a lot of things sort of in motion. And I guess bring some things also to light as well. So, I'm curious. I'm also a little scared, but I'm like excited, but I'm scared at the same time for like the direction that we're starting to go. But I mean, with the state that Rimuru is in now, and then also a lot of the others, how they've got big boosts. Now we have Veldora on our side. We got a lot of people on our side. You know, I feel a bit like that eases me a bit more, but still, there's a lot of other demon lords out here and whatnot. But that thing with Hinata also, because maybe we end up getting Hinata somehow on our side. If she really hasn't been acting how she's been acting, you know, maybe that is something that ends up happening once she finds out like what Yuki has kind of done to her in freaking Snake, dude. I mean, maybe that's a possibility because I would love to see that. But then also Yuki wasn't Yuki a student as well of Shizu? So that's gonna be I don't know, man. Cause because didn't Shizu say like look after my students and all that? Like that was something like kind of Shizu passed on to Rimuru. So technically Hinata, Yuki, there's maybe gonna be a mental thing there with Rimuru about dealing with Yuki if it ends up coming to that. I don't know how it's all gonna play out, but it is definitely something very interesting to think about. So this episode, I'm kind of happy that it wasn't just the meeting here with Tempest. We kind of got what we got with Yuki and that sort of side of it, and then we got like I guess a little bit of insight like with the Western Church and more with that, and so kind of seeing the opposition side, and not that there's not one faction or one thing that we have to deal about. It's a lot of shit. So to get insight onto that on the opposition, but then also for us, I feel like it was a good mix, definitely with this episode. So really liked what we had here. A lot of politics and whatnot, so I can understand maybe why people may not be necessarily big on this episode, but I think this definitely sets up for a lot of stuff moving forward. Really. And this kind of stuff is important. It definitely is important for sure. So cannot deny that. So yeah, let me know what y'all thought of this episode of Tensura this week, y'all. If you guys did enjoy my reaction to this one, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.